Today we are going to talk about one of the important feature of Excel, that is flash fill. Flash fill is basically going to save a lot of your time while doing the data entry. And flash fill is kind of machine learning. You can say that it automatically understands your pattern of your data entry, and according to that it gives you the result. And you can save a lot of your time while doing the data entry. Trust me, once you learn this, you will see different amazing factor of this. Let's start learn this. But before I start talking about this, I'm requesting you to please subscribe my YouTube channel and click on below bell icon to get the notifications. So let's start. So on my screen, you can see that I have these different examples, and I'm going to explain this flash fill. So in the first example, you can see that I have different names listed here that contains first name and last name. But suppose if I want to separate these names like first name and last name, what I can do? Either I can use formula or I can use flash fill. So let me type Rico Murai. Okay. Then I'll be going back. Then I'll be typing Deborah Crump. So that is how I'm going to make different data entry. But suppose if I am using flash fill, then it is easy job. So let me select these two names, and from this icon you can drag it till down, and you can see it is showing me Rico Deborah, something like that. So what you need to do, you will see this option, and after selecting this option you need to click this flash fill, and it automatically understand the pattern from first two entries. Okay, that is Rico. So Rico is coming from this cell, Deborah is coming from this cell. So it is understanding the pattern. So it means that you are saying that first name should be separated. So that is how this is showing you all the first name here. And similarly, if you do this for the last name, I'm just dragging it down. And once I do that, I need to click on this icon and I can click on this flash fill. So that is how this is going to work. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you the second example, that is Rico Murai. So suppose if I want to add underscore between this space, or you can say that I just want to replace this space. So what I can do, either I can use some kind of formula, or what I can do, I can just select this and I press Ctrl H like the replacement, and then I will be replacing those spaces with this underscore. But here I can do this with flash fill. So what you need to do, you need to type Rico underscore Murai. So you need to make sure that name is matching to this left cell. Okay. So once you do that, and you just drag it down and then go to this icon and click on this flash fill. And once you do that, you can see it is automatically understand that what you want, and it is completing your data entry. The second method of doing this is that you remove this, and you just select the first cell and then select all the blank cell and go to this fill option, and from here you will find this flash fill option. Okay, and once you do that, it will be filling all the data entry. So that is the second method. Another method is that you can just remove this and just select the first cell and again select all the blank cell and press Ctrl E. So that is the shortcut key of flash fill. So these are the methods that how you can use flash fill in Excel. Okay. Now suppose if I want to use Rico Murai and I just want to add this with Japan. Okay, let me write this Rico Murai, or you can say Rico lives in Japan. So you don't want to use Murai, you just using first name. Now if you want to do this, you are connecting these two things like name and the location, and let me just select all the cell, press Ctrl E. Okay, you can see it is automatically showing me the result. Can you see this? Rico lives in Japan, Deborah lives in United States, and Ria lives in Japan. So that is how it is completing your data entry just within few seconds. Okay, so that is how you can do that. Now another method is that you type Murai and then Rico, and once you do that, you select all the cell and go to flash fill and complete your fill, and it is just completing this data entry from last name to first name, Murai Rico. So that is how it is going to work. So basically you need to understand that it is gonna learn the pattern you are using. So suppose you are typing last name first, then first name, based on the previous value, it is updating all other values. So here I'm going to talk about few points. One, that it understands the pattern, that how you are making your data entry. Okay, it is basically like you are writing Murai and then Rico, and on the left side you can see Rico Murai. Okay, so it is understanding the pattern, and according to that it is adjusting its result. That is first thing. Second thing, it is not dynamic. So suppose if you change this name, okay, like if I type Kapil Juneja here, and you see here it is not changing my result. So you need to understand this thing also, that it understands the pattern only, and it is a one-time job. And if you want to repeat this flash fill, you need to do this flash fill again. Okay, if you are changing something in your data, that is second thing. So that is how this is going to work. Now let me go back to this and let me explain another example. So suppose if I want to use r.murai, okay, the first initial of the first name and then entire last name, and then I want to add my like domain name @excelsurgery.com, and then I just select all the cell. Okay, and once I select all the cell, I press Ctrl E. So that is how this is gonna work. You can see that it is easing my job. And another example is that you want to find only initials, okay, like Rico Murai. Okay, you just want to keep only R and M from first name and the last name, you type RM. Okay, and then if you select all the blank cell, okay, and press Ctrl E, it is giving me the entire result. Now here we need to observe one thing. Suppose if you type something like this, that RDR, okay, and you select all these cell, then you complete this data entry. It is pulling RDR, and let me change it to flash fill. So it is pulling the first initial of the name. Okay, but suppose if I type R then I, and these cells should be blank if you want to use again the flash fill. So you select all these things, then press Ctrl E, and you can see it is pulling RI this, then DE, then RI and DA. So it is pulling the first two initials from the first name. But what I was doing here, I was pulling the first initial from the Rico, and I was pulling the last initial from the Murai, that is I. So if you see that flash fill is not working correctly, so it means that it is not understanding your pattern. So what you need to do, you need to remove all this. Okay, you need to provide few more entries to understand that what kind of pattern or what kind of data entry you are making. Suppose I am typing so RI, then DP, then RA. Okay, let me select all these names and let me go down and now press Ctrl E. Can you see it is showing me DA, CN, GA? Okay, it is coming like that. So it is picking the first initial and the last initial from the last name. So that is how you can make your flash fill more smart. Okay, you just need to provide more entries so that flash fill or Excel understand that what kind of pattern you are using. Okay, hope you understood this concept. Now we are going to use flash fill for the dates option. So suppose if I want to just pull out the year, like I type 2019, 2020. Okay, once I start typing my data entry, it will automatically show you the result in the transparent mode. Okay, and when you press enter, okay, it will throw out all the values. You don't need to press Ctrl E. You don't need to select that flash fill option. It just works automatically. So when you start typing, it will show you some transparent values. You just press enter and it will throw out all the data entry. Okay, so that is how this flash fill option is going to work. Hope you like this video and it is going to save a lot of time. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and do not forget to share this video with your friends. And one thing, please do comment if you like this video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.